Good morning, guys. Today is going to be a mountain adventure. We're starting here, getting some fuel. I didn't actually know we were coming here. So Lee is grabbing breakfast and we are off for a 140-kilometer lap. We're taking the motorbike and both of us are going out. We're going to share the full vibes of the mountain day you can experience at the end of the cool season. So I usually get out there and explore on the bicycle, but I want to go with Lee. And so today we are taking the motorbike. It's going to take in total maybe 6 or 7 hours. So if you are coming from downtown Chiang Mai, you're renting a motorbike, just make sure the tank is full when you leave. And I will say, there's not going to be any problem unless you get horribly lost. I'm not recommending you go on this route just to visit 7-Elevens, but for emergencies, 3 complete big, large 7-Elevens. You can get a full restock, full water. Interesting, there are 3 other motorbikes here that appear to be people renting motorbikes to go on a Samoeng loop. Okay, that's a big one. Whoa! Why would you recommend this as opposed to another route? What would you say are the highlights of this direction?
The road is very good.
Yeah.
And they build a good road here. And along the road, the mountain view is gorgeous.
Yeah. Do you notice it doesn't so much feel like Thai, like central Thai people? It's really like mountain villages.
Northern Thailand.
It's too bad we haven't found any food yet.
It's okay.
Getting hungry, but I know there are more villages up ahead. This is definitely a place to refuel. We did pass some shops, snacks, water. They have petrol, everything that you would need to continue, but no restaurant yet. So we're going to keep going. Wow. Okay, so of course, a highlight. Living in the north of Thailand is locally grown coffee. So a special thing about this town, though, it's not just locally grown as in Thailand, it's grown actually in this town because we're up in the mountains high enough, it's about 1,000 meters. So this actually has coffee from this village. So it's called Mae Ki. So let's see if they have any beans ready to go. This is where we are right now. Khao Soy, Bo Kaew is the next town. Kalayana Wat is where I did the Wat Chan Everest Rome. Anyways, all 3 of these are local coffee beans.
เ
พื่อนที่เป็นนักปั่นเหมือนกันครับ
จากเชียงไฮ้ป่ะครับ
อ๋อมาจากสหรัฐกับแคนาดาถ้าอยู่หน้าเขาคุณจะจำ2 คนนี้ได้หอมมากครับจำรายละเอียดได้ไหมครับอันนี้ปลูกกี่เม็ด
จริงๆตัวนี้จะใช้จากหลายพื้นที่ในเสมอไม่ใช่เสมอโอเคครับแต่ว่าคนโปรเซสตัวนี้อยู่ที่บ่อแก้ว
Wow, that's awesome, man. It smells so good. Oh, man. Yeah, really. I've passed by this place a dozen times. My friends recommend always to visit, but I've just never been lucky enough to catch it when it's open or catch it at the timing of the ride. But today, finally going to get to try. Made fresh as well. This pour-over smells so good.
ดีคั่วได้2 อาทิตย์กว่า
Okay.
ครับกำลังดีแก๊สกำลังหอม
คั่วแล้วก็ให้มันพัก7 วันถึง10 วัน
อันนี้น่าจะพักประมาณ2 อาทิตย์ครับ
โอเค
มันแล้วแต่เมล็ดกับโปรไฟล์การคั่วด้วยครับพักไม่เท่ากัน
So chilled out, so peaceful here, and such a blessing. Not just coffee, artisan level coffee, locally roasted, everything. Incredible. The sourness is magnificent. It's like green grapes. A little bit tart. That's really good. He said roasted 2 weeks ago. how much you love coffee, you can always learn more and appreciate more. That is really, really good. We're too fast in the mountains. You got to do stuff a little bit more chill. He said, hey, wait, I'm making one for you for the road. Too. Hold on. So, it's going to be worth it. Look at this. Thank you, man. Wow. Oh. Do you see his slogan right here? He has it on his arm also. That's so good, man. He is dedicated. Yes, dedicated. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. How's your top, man? Oh, that is so good, man. Sort of underwhelming. The place is amazing. Okay, I'll show you a drone shot of where we are right now as we kind of pack up the motorbike and continue on this tour. Parking in the shade. Crucial tip when it is midday, if you find a place that you want to stop and eat and you park your motorbike in the sun, oh man, your butt will be burning when you come back to sit on the motorbike. So we're parking behind the market. This is also a classic setup, by the way. You see the government-built building right here. This is called Talad Sot. Fresh market is going to be in the middle, and then independent shops are going to open up all around it, just like this. So on this side, you have all the traditional stuff and the raw, fresh ingredients, places to sit and eat. And then on the other side, you have all the modern stuff, stuff that is imported, brought in every day, maybe by trucks, sold, stuff like cleaning supplies or soap, or you saw right there, a mobile phone company, all the more modern stuff. So a market is a great place to get a full experience. I mean, besides food, it's just you can see so much of the daily life, not historical, not traditional, but authentic, real, everyday life in a market. I know there's cool and funky mountain stuff in here to be found because I took my friend Mark here to make a video. I took him on this Samoeng day trip once, many years ago, and we found some cool stuff in here. Yep. Yeah, so you see fresh ingredients all over here, raw stuff, fresh fruit, but then here, cooked dishes you can order and snack. I couldn't resist. Her setup is so inviting. She's smiling. She said, these are all mok. She has some mok nam over here. And it's mok gai. Gang ho, another northern dish. So I got cool ho. Yeah, she's popular at the market. Oh. ตรงๆ20 บาทอยู่ในนี้เหรอสะดวกมากครับเจอกันใหม่ด้วยผมเคยมาที่นี่นะครับแต่ไม่เคยถ่ายวิดีโอที่นี่ผมจำที่นี่ได้ไหมแจ่วบองหรือเปล่าอันนั้นน้ำพริกแดงน้ำพริกตาแดงโอ้กินเป็นแต่ที่เคยอยู่ภาคอีสานคิดว่าเป็นแจ่วบองปลาบองนี่มันเป็นน้ำพริกตาแดงมาได้เจ้าของคนเหนือเจ้าเสียสายดีมากครับโอเคทริปต่อไปน้ำพริกตาแดงเจอกันนะครับ So friendly. That's so cool. She even put my change in the bag. Very convenient. So cool. You see over there, black sticky rice, purple rice, red bananas. Definitely cool stuff. Yeah, Lee's over here. She knows I couldn't resist. Can you guess what I got? You knew I couldn't resist. Yeah, this is the place. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. You know, an amazing thing just happened. For the first time, I'm not just going to say in Thailand, I'm going to say for the first time ever, a chef said, don't order extra, see if you can eat everything that you've ordered first. Usually, of course, they're happy to do business, right? So I have ordered 5 things already, but another customer just came up to me and said, you know, the Khao Soy here is actually very good. Lots of people come here just for the Khao Soy. I said, okay, 1 dish. And they said, wait, just eat what you've ordered first. I said, respect. I mean, maybe I'm gonna miss out on some awesome Khao Soy, but respect, they don't want us to waste any food. They don't want us to waste money. Oh, I forgot. I ordered 2 things at the market, so we already have 7 things. Okay, maybe the advice is correct. Okay, let me sit down, check out these 2 dishes first. ชูชีไข่เจียวน่าสนใจนะครับผมไม่เคยเจอแบบนั้นมันเป็นไข่กระทะ
เป็นไข่แล้วก็ผักหมูราด
โอเคคะน้าน้ำมันหอยใส่พริกน้ำมันหอยนิดนึงกะเพราไข่เยี่ยวม้านะครับเอาไข่ด้วยนะครับขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับ
ที่ตอนนั้นวันเกิดที่ปั่นขึ้นมาหรือเปล่า
ไปวัดจันทร์
ใช่วัน
แล้วก็
นั้นบอกว่าก
ลับ
ไปวัดจันทร์ที่ให้ขนมไปไหม ให้บอกว่าให้ขนมวันเกิดใช่ไหม
yes
ใช่ไหมใช่ไหมอ๋อ
ความจำดีนะครับ
เพราะว่าวันนั้นบอกว่าเป็นวันเกิดก็เลยมีขนมอะไรสักอย่างเนี่ยก็เลยบอกว่า
Yep
ใช่ไหม
yes ใช่ครับ
เก่งจังเลย
ประมาณ
จะไปไหน
ปกติถ้าจะมาเสมิงผมจะปั่นจักรยานมา ไม่ค่อยจะมีโอกาสมากับภรรยาด้วย วันนี้ภรรยาบอกทำไมไปเสมิงบ่อยมาก ฉันไม่ค่อยได้ไป อยากไปด้วย แต่เราต้องขี่มอไซค์มาใช่ไหมครับ
วันนี้ขี่มอเตอร์ไซค์
ครับ
มาร้อนอ่ะช่วงเนี้ย
ว้าว thank you
นาลีเราไปกับนี่นะบาย go to วัดจันทร์
really okay okay เดินทางปลอดภัยนะครับพี่เจอกันนะครับ that's so dude is the camera on this is just so cute so did you see the introduction to the shop even before I started talking to the chef did you see she said don't forget to order their Khao Soy so I've already ordered 5 things and we have 2 snacks I don't know if I have space but I respect her great memory and also I get so much motivation for stuff like that. So, let me bless the food. This is an amazing day. Wow. More than the food is blessed. God has blessed us with a wonderful day. Safety on the road, beautiful nature, blue skies, very warm sunshine, but man, a lot of rewards all along the way. So on the table, there's going to be a container of silverware, and if the shop also sells noodles, there will be a container of chopsticks as well. But in Thailand, we use spoon and fork, not fork and spoon, use spoon and fork. Wow, which dish to try first? Well, the glistening chicken is always a happy sight. The name of the dish, though, comes from the chicken fatty rice. Khao means rice. Mangai is the chicken fat that's used to cook the rice. The chicken will be served not entirely skin on, but you need a piece of that taut skin to go with it. So I'm just tasting this first. I know there's some sauce right here. I'm just tasting that first. Just get to know it a little bit. Wonderfully, satisfyingly oily, smooth. The chicken meat like that is very firm. Then a crucial part is the sauce. Tangy, salty sauce like this. You can add more spice from chilies that are on the table. But this sauce, it really is all you need. Thank you. She's so sweet, man. Khao Mangai, like she just said. Brightly sour. The vinegar in that is insane. Almost like tongue-burningly sour. Then the richness of the chicken, the fatty skin. The texture of the smooth, soft rice, keeping it all together in your mouth, it's just a perfect bite. It's addictive. You can actually order the chicken like this just on a plate of its own and order white rice to go with it, but I wouldn't recommend doing that in this situation. And then last but not least, before you move on to the next flavor, you kind of clean up with this flavor first with a cucumber, fresh, or the soup. Some bone broth right there, just cleans everything up and you move right to the next dish, which in this case is khao, kamu. Kamu is the pork leg. Khao means rice. This is just plain white rice. You see it comes also beautifully presented just a big, soft hunk of meat. Atop, this is Chinese kale right here called kana. It's been blanched, boiled quickly in water. Over here, a chicken egg, which also stews in with the kamu. And then another vinegar-based chili sauce on the side. Let's give it an anointing, and we'll dig in. This is another single dish Thai food you have to be familiar with. You have to know the name Khao Kamu for any road trip in Thailand or just any trip anywhere in Thailand. The pork is amazing. It's not very fatty. It's so full of flavor. But I'm blown away. I love when restaurants make individual sauces for individual dishes. At first, the Kamangai sauce would also go great with this, but no. They have a different sauce. It's less spicy, even less salty. It's just the sourness of the vinegar and the brightness of the chilies. I guess, yeah, the pork is even more rich than the chicken, so it needs to be even more sour to cut that richness. Genius. Let me get some egg with another bite. Both of these dishes are just unbeatable. Man, I don't eat food like this enough. I've lived in Thailand a long time now. There aren't many dishes that I'm not familiar with. But stuff like this, you could call it Thai fast food. It's like a cuisine all on its own. And on a bike ride, I wouldn't eat stuff like this. And then at home, I also wouldn't eat stuff like this. So I need to come out on a day trip without my bicycle so that I can enjoy food just like this. Today is awesome. Lee, thank you for inviting me for today. That is a masterpiece. Seriously. These two dishes are things you order just on their own, like by name. They come with rice. They come like a complete package. It's a single dish order called Jaan Diao or Ahan Jaan Diao, right? This one, though, is called Ahan Tam Sang. Comes from a different menu. You could order it if you speak enough Thai to make yourself clearly understood, but this one you can order Kap Khao, a mountain of crispy, crackly, quickly fried kapow leaves, the holy basil right on top. You get through and you see the chilies, the minced pork, just stir-fried in that brown, rich sauce, and then the crazy ingredient, Kai Ma, the horse eggs, translating directly from Thai, but in English you can call them century eggs. The flavor is going to be so rich. I want to be ready with some white rice. Cheers. Kapow Mo Sap Kai Yao Ma. That's a winner. It's a unique one. It doesn't taste weird at all. It just tastes like some double rich egg, as if the whole egg was egg yolk. And another dish. Actually, this is just their home creation. I've never had this before. Chu Chi Kai Jiao. Chu Chi is a curry. It's not a curry on its own, and it's not over rice. Kai Jiao is an omelet. A curried minced pork omelet. What a genius move. You have got to be kidding me. The richness continues. So this is a sweeter curry. It's still spicy. We had a lot of this dish in the south a few months ago. It's usually paired with fish. Thank you. This is great. We are going to be here all day. Lee, get a close-up on that bite. As amazing as that is, I need to cut down the richness just a little bit. That's a huge serving for being a dish that's that rich. Dude, that's a homemade recipe, or like a home thought up recipe. It's two dishes combined together, and it works so well. You try. think of any of your favorite recipes and just make them on top of an omelet. It'll probably work out. That's awesome. You would never order Khao Soy combined with all these other dishes. You would just not do it, but I'm doing it today because all the dishes, I just want all her special dishes. So, Khao Soy is a dish that you order on its own. It's a noodle dish. The purpose of noodles usually is kind of a quick, delicious meal. So on the side, they always serve it with some pickled vegetables and or red onions and lime. You need that first, so let's do this. It's a very rich dish. And the way that they cook it, if they put in the lime juice first, it would make the lime juice bitter. So you get to squeeze it on yourself like this. Then you add on the red onions. On the table somewhere is going to be some chili, some pig pao. Here we go. And different recipes of this, the place where you find the pig pao to be to your flavor, that might almost define your favorite Khao Soy. Gonna go on heavy right here, full tablespoon. Okay, on top, mee krop. Underneath, sen Khao Soy. Then I got Khao Soy gai, so that means chicken Khao Soy right there. Mix in the pig pao, the chilies. Get some creaminess, soft noodles and crunchy noodles all in one bite. The surprise Khao Soy, cheers. Chilies are very dry. It's a chili relish that's not fried with too much oil, actually much more on the dry side. But the broth is on the super creamy side. So actually those two go together. Yeah, it's hot too. Wow. So those are not Thai chilies, those are Prik Kariang, Karen chilies. Wow. Smoky. And I like the harshness of the red onions when you do get a fresh crunch of one of those. It can be a really strong dish, even though it looks creamy, kind of orange, maybe not so spicy or sour. You can add the spicy and sourness and make it like a completely, insanely flavorful dish. I wonder if that's the common Kai chicken. Looks recognizably glistening, just like the common Kai chicken over there. It is. And I don't mind at all. Wow. There are 7 dishes on this table. Don't tell Lee. Khao Kamu is an absolute winner. There's a reason she's famous for this dish. I also want to use the plate, though, to show you some of the stuff from the market across the street. So we did order 4 rice-based dishes and then even 1 noodle. That already would be like 2 meals combined into 1. Those would be 2 separate types of meals that you would order in Thailand. But if you are only here for 1 day, or if you're only here for 1 week, and you gotta make it count, you gotta use your time as best you can, for sure, go ahead, order noodles and rice at the same time. I mean, if that's the only time you're ever gonna have it, then go for it. And with that same philosophy, sticky rice. You would not eat sticky rice with white rice. You would not eat sticky rice with noodles. Definitely not. But if it's your only time to ever have weird, crazy mountain dishes like this, then you should do it. So I have sticky rice right here. Keep that on the side. And we have a mo. Mo is one of the coolest, most unique cooking styles in a banana leaf, but they put it on a grill. And inside, meat with spices. It's an entire curry cooked inside a banana leaf. On the top, you see meat. I see beans. That's a Thai eggplant right there. There's some roasted rice powder, I think. Oh man, it is just so cool. I love the cooking style. And the meat that they've selected, obviously intestines and normal bites of meat mixed together. Let's get a hunk of that. So I just couldn't deny the smile of the nice lady selling these homemade dishes, and I picked up a few. And if you're in the same situation, I encourage you to do so as well. Wow. The flavor is awesome, but I gotta eat my own words a little bit. I don't encourage you to go to the market and just choose at random. I might have been a little bit excited. I didn't clearly ask her what this was. That bite that I got first, it was like 3 huge, sharp bones. I'm still trying to pick them apart. Okay. Be a little bit more careful with the second bite, Joel. Wow, but the flavor is so good and the eggplant is so soft. Wow. It's just so funky, the stuff you can find wrapped in banana leaves like this. There we go. You say, oh, but it's such a waste. There's no actual meat in there? No, this is 10 baht. 10 baht for this. What a bargain, actually, for so much flavor. And then, another thing that I've never had before, not on its own anyways. I have a feeling this thing is gonna destroy me, and it's gonna be fun. This is ถั่วเน่า คุณพี่ครับ มีคนจะกินถั่วเน่าเปล่าๆแบบนี้ไหม หรือจะกินกับข้าวเหนียว
สามารถจะกินกับข้าว
โอเค
ข้าวแล้วก็เอาใส่ลงมาร
สชาติเค็มมากไหมหรือเค็ม
ไม่มาก
โอ้โอเค
ไม่มาก
นอกจาก
ถ้า
ถั่ว
ทำน้ำพริกก็จะอร่อยเอาเป็นน้ำพริก
น้ำพริกถั่วเน่า
ใช่
อ๋อ มีอีกเมนูหนึ่งที่ผมยังไม่ค่อยได้กิน
เหรออันนี้หันนึ่งไก่ใช่ไหมหันนึ่งไก่
อร่อยครับ เขาขายแค่ 10 บาท อันนี้ก็ 4 อันก็ 10 บาท
บาท
ถั่ว means beans. Nao means rotten. It looks like refried beans. Is this what happens? It doesn't smell too strong. She's smiling, so must be strong flavor though. My first time.
พริกน้ำปูนะ
Wow. Okay, let me taste this first. It tastes exactly like natto from Japan. Wait, I gotta get your face on the camera. Thank you. It's not too much. I made a bite equal to what I had. Rock and Caleb from Hawaii introduced me to natto. It tastes just like that. I mean, it is fermented soybeans also.
Gentle than that.
Okay, yeah. It's not crazy. I mean, it's a strong flavor, but it's not crazy.
Maybe because I wiped out a lot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And she said she's going to let us try something else. Maybe. I don't know. But we got a lot of food here. Okay, let's see if there's any new things or things we forgot about on the table. Oh, yeah, she is. Thank you. Oh, my gosh.
กินกับข้าวเหนียว
Wow.
มีผักกับด้วย อันนี้เป็นอาหารของทางเหนือชิมดู
Wow. สีน่าสนใจนะครับน้ำพริกน้ำปู
น้ำพริกน้ำปู
Wow.
ของทางเหนือกินกับ
บ้านเราไม่มี
บ้านเรา
อย่างนี้ I can tell you for sure. In my home, there's nothing like this, is what I just said. She smiled. So, as is the staple carbohydrate in the north, gotta eat it with sticky rice, khao niao, nam bik nam pu. And then she even gave us some steamed veg on the side. Dog care is this one. Some
อันนี้ดอกแคร์อันนี้ผักกาด
อ๋อ
อันนี้
chayote.
ฟักเนี่ยฟักเมล
Uh-huh.
ใช่อันนี้มะเขือมะถั่ว
She's so cool. Oh, it's such a joy when people are so happy to share stuff together, you know, especially when it's food. Wow. Yep, I'm brave enough. Oh man, look at the absolute murkiness of that dip.
ตัวน้อยไปไหนนะเอาตัวน้อยไปไหนนะ
Excellent.
เลี้ยงคนเดียวกันมันจะเอาไปไหนหรออร่อยไหม
มากครับอูมามิถึงนี่เลยอูมามิโอ้ว้าวมีมะเขือไหม
ฮะ
มะเขือมีไหมครับ
เขือไม่มีมัน
อ๋อ
จะมีหอมแดงหอมขาว แล้วก็พริกหนุ่มที่เขาไป
อ๋อโอเค
เอาไปปิ้ง
อ่าฮะ
เขามาโปะ
That's insane. The murkiness might make you a little bit scared. It's so good. It's not even strong. It's just like rich. So I asked her, is this eggplant mashed up? She said, no, it's peppers, pig num northern peppers. They're not so spicy, but if you put enough of them, there's heat for sure. The seeds are in there. And then white and red onions, both pounded up, mashed, and just mixed all together with the nampu, the fermented crab juice. So you could call it crab water. Sounds kind of funny, but same as is in North and South Samoeng. Wow. So like I said, Isan, they focus on the fermentation factor from fish captured from the rice fields in the north, crabs from the rice fields. Wow. Lee, you got to try this. We might have had that at Pet Doi Ngam before, maybe once. That's a seasonal one because the rice field crabs are only in the rice field when the rice is in the rice field, so half the year.
Very salty and spicy.
It is,
Smoky.
yeah, a good one. อร่อยมากเขาชิมเมื่อกี้เขาชอบด้วย
เหรออร่อยกว่าอันนี้อันนี้มันจะหมัก
อันนี้
อย่าง
อร่อยกว่า
อันนี้
โอ้ใช่ไหมครับ
ฮะ
หมักแบบคนละอย่าง
คนละอย่างอันนี้เขาหมักแล้วเขามาเปิดไฟเคี่ยวจนหลายๆวันถึงจะได้
เขาบอกว่าได้รสชาติของควันด้วย
ใช่
อันนี้
ใช่เพราะว่าเขาจะดังไฟเหมือนคนพื้นบ้านไงดังไฟแล้วก็เคี่ยวไปด้วยมีทางเหนือที่เดียวนะที่อื่นไม่มีนะ
รู้สึกว่าอาจจะเคยกินครั้งเดียวแต่อาจจะไม่เคยกิน
เหรอ
ว้าว อร่อยมาก ขอบคุณครับ
จ้า
ขอบคุณมากครับ
จ้า
Wow, I have a new favorite weird food.
เขาชิมแล้วใช่ไหม
Yep.
อร่อย
Man. So I want some comparison again from the first one. It's pretty good actually, now that I'm getting used to it. But this is just sensational. To have a homemade mash of flavor like that. It's just something special. And I love how she shared it with us. She came here 3 times to see how we were enjoying it. Oniony, roasty, a little bit stinky, salty, but so special. Wow. Actually, every dish, even though it's like 3 totally different styles of, not of cooking, way more than that, but 3 like meal styles. I love the one that she gave us, just to taste. It's so unique. I'm so full, but I just have to finish this one. It's just so cool that she gave it to us. It's so awesome too when the cook or the chef really takes part in your meal like that, like really watching how you enjoy it. Man, blessing. What a blessing to be here. I'm very full. It's a good thing I didn't ride the bike here today. I don't know if I would make it home. So we had 3 dishes from the food to order menu. We had 2 dishes prepared in front. 360 plus water, 370. YouTube ครับ YouTube. Man, what a great meal. What to do next? I don't think I can do anything. อร่อยครับคุณป้าถั่วเน่ากินไปแล้วแล้วก็หมกไก่อร่อยมากครับอร่อยกินหมดนะครับข้าวเหนียวกินหมด อร่อยมาก Listen to those birds. So, what does that say right here?
ทางลงเขา
Kot
โค
Kiao
เคียว
means very sharp and steep downhill. Be very careful. So yeah, this is the the savage climb when you're coming back home from the Samoeng Loop. So we're doing the reverse. We're doing clockwise today. So we're gonna go down the very steep part, but it's so beautiful. Good to have a good motorbike. But yeah, if you do rent a motorbike, look at the tires and check that they're not too old, because you're gonna want the grip on a few different sections. Samoeng does have some really steep bits. So enjoy the views though. I'll drive us safely. You get to just be a passenger.